Good evening, everyone. I hope everything is all right. So, I was thinking the other day about Mark Zuckerberg. You know him, right? The guy who gave us Facebook, Instagram, and that weird feeling that someone's always watching us. Mark's the only guy who, when he says, I'm watching you, you believe it. Basically, he took the phrase, stalking people on the internet, and turned it into a business model. He has done more to ruin our privacy than a noisy neighbor with a pair of binoculars. But this man single handedly made it socially acceptable to stalk your ex. So thanks, Mark. But have you noticed? For a guy who created the world's biggest social network, he has the social skills of a paperclip. You know, every time I hear Mark Zuckerberg, I immediately think of a robot trying to learn human emotions. I mean, this guy is so robotic when he gets a cold, he probably tries to download an antivirus program. I'm convinced that if you asked him to smile naturally, his operating system would crash. One time he smiled so hard, I thought he was trying to install an update. That smile was so awkward, even his own Facebook account won't accept his friend request. Seriously, Mark Zuckerberg looks like the kind of guy who rehearses human emotions in front of the mirror. He's the only human whose wax figure looks more human than he himself. He has the same range of emotions as a fax machine. Have you seen him in interviews? He talks like he's reading off a script that was written by another script. Have you ever noticed how Zuckerberg blinks? It looks like he learned it from a YouTube tutorial. He has so much money he could have hired an assistant to remind him when it's time to blink. But nope. I swear, if he disappears one day, we'll all be like, oh, he finally uploaded himself to the cloud. I guess when you're worth billions, you can afford any clothes you want. But Mark looks like he raided a mannequin from Gap Kids. His closet has more grey t-shirts than a 50 Shades of Grey convention. Come on, Mark, even your avatar in the metaverse has a better wardrobe than you do. He's the only billionaire who can walk into a room and people still ask, who brought the intern? And let's not forget Mark's infamous sunscreen incident. You know, when he looked like he was auditioning for the role of Casper the Friendly Ghost? I mean, that man applied so much sunscreen that even the sun was like, you know what? I'll shine somewhere else today. And Mark recently testified before Congress, which was hilarious in itself. Watching him try to explain Facebook's privacy policies was like a fox giving a TED talk on how to secure the henhouse. And let's not forget his attempt at humor during the hearing. Can you imagine him at a comedy club? It would be like, why did the chicken cross the road? To sell your data to advertisers. Have you ever tried to delete your Facebook account? It's easier to remove a tattoo with sandpaper than to get off that platform. Deleting Facebook is like breaking up with a needy ex. You think you're done, but they keep popping up in your life, reminding you of memories you never asked for. Mark is so dedicated to connecting people that he even created the metaverse. Have you heard about this? Mark wants us to spend all our time in a virtual world. He's like, hey, I already control your social life. Now let me control your reality. We already ignore the people in front of us to stare at our phones. Now Mark's like, what if we made it so you could ignore them in 3D? I love how Mark's vision for the future is all of us walking around with VR headsets, bumping into walls, and tripping over furniture. It's the only way Mark can make us look as awkward as he does in real life. Like, seriously, Mark, what are you running from? Did you just look at the real world one day and say, yeah, I can do better than this? But hey, love him or hate him, you can't deny Zuckerberg's impact. He's changed the way we connect, share, argue, and stalk on people. In the end, he might be awkward, robotic, and a little too into our data, but he's also the guy who turned socializing into a full-time job without ever actually having to socialize. So thanks, Mark.